Welcome to the Blockchain Report. We discuss all things blockchain technology, digital assets, DeFi, NFTs, and much more. Today's video will be a repeat of yesterday's disaster live stream. Let me make sure my audio is test. Okay. Yeah, yesterday I did a live stream and it cut off after about 40 seconds and I didn't know that it dropped the stream, but kept going about a half hour and yeah, much to my demise, it was not a great one. But anyways, because there's a lot of shit, a lot of news, a lot of things that have been going on, and let's just get right into it. Well, first, please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Help get the word out. I don't spend too much time looking at the charts. I like to look at the technology in the blockchain space and the different projects and interacting with protocols and making transactions and basically using the network and these protocols as they should and sharing what I learn with you all. But today we're going to dive into some news, not too much on the charts, except, well, we're getting a huge dump today. wasn't really surprising because you got, as you can see on the daily, you got price trying to go up, the momentum going down. So we need to see this come back down and retest at least 28. So the XRP, big news, they are declared not a security, climbed as high as 93 cents yesterday, and that is one of the biggest reasons why the markets were skyrocketing, shooting up. We have XRP, boom, but now back down to 70, but I mean, a big pump like that is going to be crazy. So, great news. 2.5 years later, we have finally gotten some some headway with the Ripple case. Some other news that was kind of overshadowed by the by the XRP case was Alex Mashinsky from Celsius has been arrested, and not really big news for a lot of people because they knew that he was a shady character, and it's good to get people like this out of the crypto space. So kind of good news all around yesterday, some big news, but enough with the boring news. Let's get into some project news. So Linea, if you haven't been following us recently, we did some videos on Linea Voyage. It was a 9-week voyage through the Linea had that would take you through different tasks, going through different projects, DeFi, social campaigns, stuff like that, and get you interacting on the network. Unfortunately, they are not doing an airdrop or a token, so they do have an NFT launch planned, and will be giving those out to people who participated in the quest. Not sure what, if any value they will have, but yeah, it's worth a shot. So if you've done the Linea voyage, gotten all the points or as many points as you could have gotten, just be waiting on that. So they announced their Mainnet has launched. It's nearly 5 years in the making. The launch follows a successful testnet phase. I don't know about successful. The one thing I will have to say about this is they launched their mainnet right after the Linea voyage, where the testnet on Linea voyage was so congested. It was so horrible. I'm kind of scratching my head as to why they decided to launch their mainnet immediately after, when there just so many transactions would get stuck. It was a disaster. You couldn't hardly get anything going, and they had to keep extending some of the weeks of the voyage. They had to extend it by 2 or 3 days because there was just so much network congestion that nothing would go through. So I'm kind of wondering why they decided to keep or launch their mainnet so soon. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. They're bringing on builders right now, or developers. So if you're interested in building on Linea, Mainnet is here. But we'll see how it actually turns out. See how it turns out. But next, Polyhedra network. Polyhedra's been really interesting. So Polyhedra's built on LayerZero, or it utilizes a LayerZero network. They have some tasks that you can do on Galaxy. Polyhedra, do cross-chain bridges, cross-chain NFT bridging, and you can also send just a message to somebody on another blockchain. So they have these different tasks that you can do, and let's see here. We sign in. So it's a ZK bridge. And I'm not sure if I've done a video on these, but it's pretty simple. Go here, connect your wallet, and you can send a message from someone on a network, or from your wallet to somebody. And you can type the message in here, select what network you want to send it to. So we'll start with the BNB chain. And you can go to any one of these. And also, if you want to send NFTs, you can come in here and claim these NFTs and send it to different networks. And they have the tasks on Galaxy that you can complete. So you can go in here, enter the loyalty, and there's another quest right here, Mystery of the Pandrills. Pandralia, sorry, the Pandrills or something else. And it's just claiming these NFTs, and then you literally swap them to another chain. So you can get what is it? Transaction counted towards LayerZero. So LayerZero, if you haven't they're checked or haven't been working towards their airdrop, you can go to nftcopilot.com and they can check your airdrop rank. So they kind of use the metrics similar to Arbitrum, where how much money have you bridged in using LayerZero? How many transactions have you had? How many different chains have you used it on, or used on LayerZero? How many days have you been transacting on? How many months? How many weeks? All these different metrics, and they track it in here. So looks like I'm in the top 1%, like half a percent. That's pretty good. So this is how much volume I've bridged using LayerZero. This is how many months I've been active, how many chains I've interacted with, how many transactions. And I've also been doing this for a little over a year. So you can check that out, check your metrics. Also, Dune.com, Dune Analytics. They have a great dashboards. And someone made one that gets total user count, transactions, amount bridged, and they show your rankings right here. And here's all the ranking score algorithm. So as you can see, conducted transactions with different chains, with distinct months and weeks and days. Started using LayerZero before 100, 200 days. Conducted more than these transactions. Interacted more than 5 contracts on source chain. Bridge funds through LayerZero. Bridge more than 1,000, 10,000, 50, yeah. So all these, and you can put your wallet in here. Put my wallet. As you can see, the metrics, ranking score, that's how many down here I've gotten. Transactions count, bridged amount, LayerZero age in days, initial active date, 6/22/22. So pretty detailed stuff. Oh, and here's the polyhedra Pandralia. So polyhedra is a great network or great protocol to make transactions on, especially towards LayerZero. And yeah, check it out, give it a look, and good luck. Now next, Base. Base has launched their mainnet, and now they're opening the mainnet for builders. So over the last few months, we've successfully completed every criteria. Fulfilling Base's ambitious vision requires a thriving, user-friendly space filled with things to do on chain. So we're giving developers a head start. And to commemorate, you can mint this Base Genesis Builder NFT. So you have to read the Base mainnet Genesis block message, use the developer tool to submit a hashed version of that to the minting contract, and mint the Base for Builders NFT. So if you're interested in building on Base, this is for you. And if you're not interested in it, it's cool to check out, I guess. I'm not too interested in Base. It's just they are using the OP stack, so it could be a good network. I don't know. We'll see. They're not going to have a token, so it's not like we're going to be trying to airdrop for it, but it's cool. It's cool. If you're a developer, check it out. Now Tyco. Tyco is a layer 2 network that uses ZK rollups, and they have their Alpha 3 testnet going on right now, and they have some quests going on with Galaxy. Galaxy Quest is amazing, learning about new projects, how to use them and interact with them and all that good stuff. I tell you what, I've learned so much through Galaxy and their projects or their tasks that they got going on. So if you come in here, they got all, let me go this way. So get started with Tyco. They'll make you sign in. Now, I've gone through and done all these. Now they do have, so I'll just read from here. So they comprise various tasks like the following, like following Tyco on Twitter, reading articles, and taking quizzes. And the quizzes, you'll actually have to read some of the blog posts. So each successfully completed task earns you loyalty points, and you can track your points on the leaderboard. The goal of Tyco Quest campaign is to help the community deepen its knowledge about Tyco and make friends along the way. That said, loyalty points serve as a proof of participation and may be used to access potential future rewards. Tyco Quest is just one of the many ways we prepared for you, or one of the many quests we prepared for you. Future quests will revolve around hands-on, on-chain tasks like bridging and swapping, our DApp ecosystem, and many other activities. We'll regularly release new quests throughout the summer. So what are you waiting for? Find the Tyco Quest campaign below and start completing the tasks now. So for those of you who are new to Tyco, it's a decentralized Ethereum equivalent ZK rollup building the world's first Type 1 ZK EVM to extend Ethereum without compromises. For users, Tyco enables low gas fees and higher throughput without losing Ethereum's security. For developers, Tyco provides a superior experience. All Ethereum tooling and Solidity smart contracts are compatible with Tyco without any changes, edge cases, or re-audits. So check it out. In here, you got become a Tyco Discord member, Twitter follower, like the announcements, read the blog posts, and take the tests, take the quiz. And also this last one, you got to have the Galaxy Passport holder and the Gitcoin Passport score over 20. So the Galaxy Passport holder, I think, is $100 to mint. I don't remember, but it's worth having because you get points unlocked for a lot of stuff. So mint your Galaxy Passport, and yeah, good luck. Tyco is planning on having a token sometime, so it's good to get some interaction on the network. Now, another Galaxy Quest is Rubik. They have, well, Galaxy and Aurora, actually, their Aurora network. They are, I'll just jump to the task because it's not just Rubik that they're using for this. And actually, it's only got a couple more days left, but keep your eye on this because they have a bunch of quests, weekly quests. So in here, you'll bridge USDC, USDT to Aurora network using Meson, Rubik and Aurora cross-chain swaps, and then 1 inch, you got a swap on there. And do some of these if you're an influencer, you can get these, but you got to follow them on Twitter, quote and retweet stuff, connect your wallet and get NFT. I've done this before, but I'm not sure why it isn't working. So find extra Aurora. I've done this a couple times. Not quite sure why it hasn't been good yet, but we shall see. If it mints. See, I did one the other day, but it just didn't work. Maybe? Nope. All right. Yeah, and then it'll ask you to play some games and other stuff too. So if you're interested in that, it's another great way to learn about a new network, get some interactions on there, gain some points. And yeah, but the last thing, this is a amazing thread from Unbox Block on airdrop strategies. So this thread has all sorts of tips on airdrop strategies and what protocols to interact with and things like that. Now, Base isn't going to have an airdrop. I'm almost certain of it because they've already announced multiple times. But stuff like Cashmere, Bebop, ZK Sync, LayerZero. I'll go ahead and hit these first two, but they have a lot of content. You know, how much they've raised, what the project is, and different protocols that utilize LayerZero, and how to not how to use, but just showing you what you can do on the network. So go through these and this one as well. This is the second one. So this shows, you know, kind of a guide on steps on what to do, make transactions. So use the Stargate, you know, bridge to and from. Cashmere's testnet, bridge to and from, and Cashmere also has Galaxy Quest. Bitcoin Bridge, Mummy Finance, so all this stuff you want to test out and use. Now, and here's ZK Bridge, you know, get BNB NFT, bridge to Arbitrum, get Polygon NFT, bridge to Combo, all this stuff. So just make different interactions with various networks and switch up the combination of it. Holograph, create and bridge NFTs, all this cool stuff, and they got things for ZK Sync and all these. It's just a massive amount of info. Tycho's here, Scroll is somewhere in here, Mantle. It's great. It's great. So Unbox Block, they're trying to share all kinds of information on getting airdrops and just all kinds of goodies, incentives that you might not otherwise find. Here's one on Tycho, Galaxy campaign. And I'm gonna collect this post on Mirror. Yeah, so a lot of great stuff if you just go around and search Twitter and find networks that are not new, but kind of under the radar and have a lot of use case. So yeah, just explore and learn, and let's see. So they got a lot of good stuff. Mint for free. There's a lot of interesting things in the space, and you just never know. Just by doing one thing, you might get incentivized to do, or you might get incentivized for it, even if you don't think you will. There's been times that I've gotten some airdrops. I mean, very small, you know, $10-20 from doing certain tasks, and you know, you can use that to dollar cost average, or I don't know, invest into another altcoin. Just doing these things, finding projects to interact with and things to do. It can be lucrative in the long run. Now, this is the bear market, so there's not a lot of action happening, but this is where you build and grind and just make transactions while everything is on fire. You're just steady working. When the bull market comes, that's going to be where everyone starts pouring their money in. Protocols and projects start putting out their tokens and launching tokens, and you'll be in a good position to take advantage of that. But jump back on the markets and see how it is going. Yeah, that's a nasty Oh, is that engulfing? Is that engulfing? No. I think it might be. Ooh, I don't know. Because if it is, what's the open on this? So the close, 31,454. Where is the open? Okay. Oh, it opened the exact same as this one closed. So yeah, that looks like a bearish. So far, that's a bearish engulfing on the daily, and that looks like a nasty one. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I was kind of hoping it would hit 32 and then reject, but it's close enough. So if you're looking, wait for a pullback down to I don't know, 29, 28K. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for hanging out, checking us out. I'm still kind of salty on yesterday's live stream, but it's all right. We'll get this one out to you guys, and follow us on the Twitter space, Blockchain Report, and on YouTube. Give us a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share it out, and we'll end it here. But I appreciate y'all for hanging out. This is the Blockchain Report. Have a wonderful day. Peace.